Hey, you, hold up. Quick question. Do you think it's wise for your husband or your husband to be in a close friendship with another woman? Yes, I mean your man to be in a close friendship or relationship with an opposite sex. Yes, that's the question. This and more is what we'll be discussing in this video. Hello beloved, welcome back to this YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. My name is Boo, and on this channel we talk about faith, topics that will build our faith, marriage, relationship leading to marriage, lifestyle, fashion, and loads of things that can help us as Christians to be better. So today, let's talk about his female friends. Is it wise for a man to maintain or even develop friendship with an opposite sex? Yes, that's what we'll be talking about today. And without any delay, let us jump right into the video. So I read a story online, and the story goes like this: that my husband has developed a close relationship with a female co-worker in the last few months, and the depth of that relationship has been making me uncomfortable. And as the wife that I am, I went to confront this man about this relationship, and the only thing he did was to dismiss the conversation and was just like I was jealous. And he was even now angry that I thought that he could cheat on me. What should I do? That was the question. Please guys, you can leave it in the comment section. What do you think she should do? Let me start by asking that as a woman, is it even wise for you to develop concern about who your husband moves with, like his friends, especially his female friends? Like, will it be wrong for you to like start worrying about the female friends that are close to your husband? That's the question. Let me answer you. Like, let me answer you directly in this video. Yes. Like, yes. It is normal as a woman. Like, there is no woman in this world that will not feel concerned about the kind of friends generally that his husband keeps, especially the female one. If the person is now even now close to your husband, like calls him every now and then, like, it's just a no-brainer. A woman will be concerned. With the number of sexually related problems in marriage today, it is just normal for somebody to be all defensive and protective of their marriage, because the Bible even talks about like the devil going about like a roaring lion looking for who to devour. Like, the devil is always working overnight, working 24/7 when it comes to the issue of marriage, married men, married women, just to tempt them and make them fall short, because he understands the importance of marriage. So the devil can be like going 24/7 to do that. So why not we to going 24/7 to protect what is actually precious to us? So I'll say again that you have the right feeling right now. Like, you are not, it's not an awkward feeling. You are not going overboard. Like, it's just a normal feeling. So calm down when you have that feeling right now, because I know you might be watching now and you are already in that kind of situation. You have that kind of feeling. See, it is normal. It is normal. It's not about am I jealous or not. It's just normal. You are just protecting what is precious to you. Do you get? Number one. So let me make it clear that while the Bible doesn't specifically state that we should not make friends, or the Bible doesn't discourage us from making friends, like men making friends with women and women making friends with men, it is a no-brainer that when you are getting married or you are already in a marriage, you should try and weigh some relationship that you are in. Try and look at it. Which one is worth cutting off? Which one is worth keeping a little distance? Which one is worth drawing closer? In all, what should be important to you is your marriage, prioritizing your marriage at that particular point. The Bible even makes us understand that when it comes to marriage, a man leaves his father, and that's in Genesis, his mother, and cleave to his wife. This is telling us basically that when you are married, you prioritize your marriage. Your marriage comes first. Any relationship that is going to damage your marriage or cause or out or like cause any issue in your marriage, then you need to weigh that kind of relationship. It doesn't mean that you should throw out away relationship or don't make friends. And in this particular context that I'm talking about is the context of a married man having a close friendship with a woman. So as a woman, as a wife, in this kind of situation, I feel what we need to do before jumping into conclusion, or before like trying to fight our partner, whatever it is, try and weigh this relationship, try and study this kind of relationship. I would not even advise that like a man should be in a very close relationship with a woman, an opposite sex, so much so that you are now calling that person your best friend. Like, that's even a topic for another day, like a topic for another video. In the example that I gave, he was saying that his husband was just like flaring up, saying that she is jealous and all that stuff. I feel that in a relationship like that, there shouldn't be closeness. It should be like just a casual relationship, or let me just say, not a relationship that is intimate. When you weigh this kind of relationship, this is what will help you determine if you should really like be concerned, be a point of concern for you. The relationship shouldn't even be a close relationship. It shouldn't be an intimate one. It shouldn't be a one where like they share intimate so like I no see you, I no sleep, or the kind of relationship that a woman like will be calling your husband in the midnight, or be calling your husband like in awkward moments. It should be a casual like relationship, a relationship that at least like everybody knows that there is nothing between them. Like, in whole, what I'm saying is that in that kind of relationship there should be boundaries. The husband knows how to set the boundaries. This is not even about the other woman that your husband has a friendship with or anything. This has to do with your husband. Like that's why I really do not understand why a woman will catch her husband cheating, and the next thing you start fighting the woman outside. And this video is not about cheating. Everything boils down and comes back to your husband. In this kind of situation, your husband should be the one that will set boundaries. That's if your husband, now after you've spoken to him that you are really not comfortable with him having close friends, and he's trying to let you see reasons that okay, this person is just my friend. At the end of the day, you can't force your husband not to have friends, but if you can make you see that there is nothing, and you can see like it's glaring that this person is just like casual friends, like there is nothing between them, then I think your mind can be at rest. But if you weigh this relationship and on the other hand like something fishy is going down, then you need to raise your concerns. Like even if like at the end of the day it will mean you making friends with this person, you guys are one already. So whatever friends that I have or my husband have, then it should be our family friends. They should be people that we can both invite in, people that we both roll with, people that we both like are comfortable talking to. Not friends that no, I can't even talk to the person, I'm not even comfortable with the way the person is like getting close to my husband. It shouldn't be. Husband do not only set the boundary, he makes the other person know this boundary, and the other person walks along this boundary. Any relationship that you start feeling that there's more to it, see, truly there is more to it. I'm not talking about more to it that's like cheating. There's more to it that maybe your husband is getting too comfortable with the person, and I could not even advise any other person to keep quiet in that kind of situation. But all I am saying is, because there is no straight answer to this, all I'm saying is to weigh the relationship. Know if they like the closeness is so much. Like this woman complained in the story that I said that the husband is already getting like into a close friendship with his co-workers, and she is not feeling comfortable. Like if your instincts or your mind is already telling you, then I think you should raise the issue. Let your husband know that you're not comfortable with this kind of friendship, because I know this kind of talk can actually bring up so many kind of concern from the husband, try to question you. Do you think I'm cheating? Don't you trust me? Blah blah blah. It's not about that, you know. You can say that okay, I know what I'm doing and all. Let me just like, even the person that knows how to ride power bike, the person will not say because I know how to ride power bike then I won't wear my like safety gear, I won't wear my helmet and all that stuff, because you cannot predict what can happen. So you have to put safety first. That's what they say, safety first, safety first. Secondly, this relationship must be open, like no secrets. It must be in the open. Everybody must know, like at first glance, not that they will look once twice before they now can determine if there is more to this relationship or not. It has to be open, and your husband has to carry you along. As a man, you should carry your wife along in that kind of relationship. There shouldn't be like second guessing, or the wife trying to guess okay what is happening, or like it's just like simple. Woman shouldn't have a doubt. Like you shouldn't even think twice before answering that there is nothing between them, they are just friends. Your wife should be your priority in your marriage first of all. And if you now decide okay, because of maybe because of work you have friends or whatever it is, then you should carry your wife along. It should be an open it should be an open relationship. Your wife shouldn't be racking her brain before trying to determine what is happening between the two of you. You get. As a woman, I feel that if your husband is open with you about the relationship, then I think you should calm down. Because I think one thing men don't like is when they are being open with you and like trying to carry you along, and you are just flaring up unnecessarily. You are not trying to understand them. You can draw them away from letting you know about things that are important to them. Do you get? So I think as women we should calm down, try to weigh the relationship and see if there is openness, if there's no secret, if there's nothing for you to be afraid of, then I think you should let it be. Number three, communication. I think your husband should communicate with you, carry you along, like I said the other time. If you begin to feel that this relationship is a problem, then it is. Talk about it. Know your spouse. That is where trust lies. Like that's where the issue of trust will come up. Is your husband somebody you can trust? If it's somebody you can trust and you have no reason to doubt this kind of relationship, then I think you should like calm down first and have that discussion with him. I think as a husband, he should calm down and then have this conversation with the wife, because we woman, we dey see pass anything. Like even if the husband wear good goggle, you will not see what you are saying as a wife. Do you get? Like I'm not talking about wives that make trouble, like wives that are spiritually inclined. So, and I feel you should set boundary, and if you cannot set boundary in that kind of relationship, I'd rather say you should pick your marriage over the relationship. Do you get? Just cut it off totally. Because I feel that most of this kind of relationship that ends up like into a cheating situation, you will hear the man saying that it's not my fault, I didn't know it's going to happen, I didn't mean it like that. This is how some of it starts. I'm not saying that this is how all of it starts, but most of it, this is how they start. Because the Bible advises us even to flee from every evil appearances, like run away from temptation, to not toy with temptation. Like there are things that are beyond your control. It's just better to just avoid this kind of thing than to now find yourself in the mix. And above all, I'm going to be ending this video by saying that as a woman, your greatest weapon in your marriage is the weapon of prayer. See, there are so many things that are beyond the physical. There are so many things that you don't just go and fight in the physical. When it comes to some issues, we feel that we can handle it physically. I'll talk to him, I'll tell him the peace of my mind. See, the Bible even says that the heart of kings are in God's hand. There's nothing prayer cannot do. If you feel that this situation is already getting beyond you, or you don't even know what to do, get down on your knees and pray. Like prayer works. Pray about the situation even before you like go to like communicate with your husband or try to talk things out. Pray before you do it, and you just see that it makes it easy for you. Like it's not everything bad boost or everything like trying to fight your husband. Or pray for your husband, the grace for him to love you as Christ loved the church, that God should grant unto him. And I feel that prayer shouldn't start when you begin to see one thing or the other. It should be the foundation of your marriage. It should be something you constantly do. If you have any other thing, like any other way that you feel that this kind of issue can be addressed, then I feel that you should drop it in the comment section below. Let us all rub minds together. If you've been in that kind of situation and you have an advice for one or two people on things they should do or how they should handle that situation, you can drop it also in the comment section, because this community is for everybody to learn. And with this, we've come to the end of this video. It's all chilled, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time that I will see you, bye and stay blessed.